So, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ Jesus, tomorrow is the 20th day, the Monday of the third week of Lent. So, we have two readings. First reading narrates about the healing of Naaman the leper. He went to the river to take bath, and then he got cured, and he became like an infant. His skin became like as white as an infant. And we have got in the gospel, Jesus is bringing back the incidents of God's interventions in the life of a widow through the prophet Elijah, because the widow was given enough consideration by God because she accepted. She was requesting and pleading for some kind of interventions from the part of God, and therefore God sent Elijah to take care of the widow. And then again Jesus is bringing the incident of the Naaman the leper and how he got healed of his leprosy. By narrating these two incidents, Jesus wants to bring an important message here. That message is nothing but I just would like to tell something about the first reading. We see Naaman the leper became an infant. So infancy is a characteristic of this Naaman the leper. Infancy indicates a person's complete trust in the providence of God. Okay. Against this infancy, there is also another extreme characteristic that is called elephancy. Elephancy is what considering oneself as great. Considering oneself great and is kind of megalomania. The excessive desire for greatness, excessive desire for power. It is completely against infancy. Infancy trusts in the Lord, but elephancy trusts in oneself. But there is also a third, a kind of a psychological disorder, personality disorder, like psychophancy. Psychophancy is nothing but becoming losing one's own dignity in order to get something. So psychophancy is nothing but literally speaking, it is bootlickers. That means telling somebody that I don't know any issue, but behind that I have something. So I lose my dignity in such a way that at the end I do everything in order to gain something. That is called psychophancy. So we have got infancy, a good aspect of a human being, which is really according to the image and likeness of God. Elephancy is completely against the will of God, because considering oneself as great. And psychophancy is something that losing one's own name in order to get something, or going to the level to put down somebody in order to get something. Jesus, in the gospel of today, he was attacking the Pharisees and scribes. He was attacking. He wants all of us to become infants, and therefore he did not regard anybody. He attacked. It means that in case Jesus wants to preserve his name, preserve his position, preserve his power, he would please the Pharisees and the scribes, but he did not want to please. He straightforwardly said the truth about their non-belief in God, comparing themselves to Naaman the leper in time of Elijah, Elisha and the widow in time of Elijah. So Jesus straightforwardly spoke the truth. Therefore, he is being taken by the people in order to be pushed down from the cliff. But Jesus, because he is true to his name and true to the name of God, they could not do anything to him because he came away from them. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let us become infants. Let us not become elephants, and let us not become sycophants. But being infants like children of God is something that that trust in God. Being elephants means trusting in oneself, that is very bad. And being a sycophant, pleasing somebody in order to losing the name. Jesus spoke straightforwardly where he did not want to become a sycophant nor an elephant, but he wants to be true to himself, completely trusting in God. So, my dear brothers and sisters, this day calls for us to become always infants, like the healed Naaman the leper, avoiding the elephant characters and the sycophant characters. May God bless you all. Thank you.